Did you know that something as harmless looking as a soft little pillow or a cute crib bumper can actually put your baby's life at risk? Yep, a lot of parents make these mistakes without even realizing it. But today, you're going to learn the 6 things you should never put in your baby's crib. And number 3 is a hidden danger most people miss. If you're a parent, grandparent, or take care of a baby in any way, this video is a must-watch. We're going to break down the stuff that might seem safe, but are actually real hidden risks inside the crib. Your baby needs a safe space, and it all starts with small but smart choices. And before we dive in, go ahead and hit that like button. And subscribe to the channel. We bring you real talk about baby care, backed by doctors and safety experts. You won't want to miss tips that can protect your little one's health and life. Remember, when it comes to babies, it's always better to be safe than sorry. Let's get into it. And don't skip number 3. It could actually save a life. When we set up a baby's room, most of us focus on making it cute and cozy. But here's the thing. The biggest danger to your baby might actually be inside the crib. According to the American Academy of Pediatrics, AAP, thousands of babies end up in the hospital every year because of sleep-related accidents, many of which could be avoided with just a few simple changes. The crib should be the safest place in the house, but sometimes what we put inside it makes it dangerous. Old habits passed down from generation to generation, like using pillows, loose blankets, or padded crib bumpers, are actually now known to increase the risk of suffocation and sudden infant death syndrome, SIDS. SIDS is one of the scariest things for any parent. It usually happens during sleep, and while the exact cause is still unclear, things like overheating, blocked airways, and bad sleep positions play a big role. Most cases happen in the first 6 months, just when parents are trying the hardest to make their baby comfortable. But comfortable doesn't always mean safe. A safe sleep space is clean, clear, and open. No stuff around the baby's face, nothing they can roll into or get tangled in. That's why modern guidelines matter so much. It's not about being overprotective, it's about keeping your baby safe. They're soft, small, and look harmless. I mean, who doesn't like sleeping with a comfy pillow, right? But for newborns and little babies, soft pillows can be a real hidden danger. Babies don't have strong neck muscles yet, so if their face ends up pressed against a pillow, they might not be able to move or breathe. The biggest risk here is suffocation. A baby's nose and mouth can get blocked, and because their reflexes aren't fully developed, they might not react in time. Pillows can also make babies too hot while sleeping. And overheating is another big risk factor for sudden infant death syndrome, SIDS. And don't be fooled by the baby pillows sold in stores. Even those aren't safe. Another problem? Pillows can mess with your baby's neck and head position. Using them too early can cause posture problems or discomfort. Pediatricians. Say it clearly, no pillows for babies under 1 year. And for many, not until age 2. If you want your baby to sleep well and safely, go with a firm, flat crib mattress and a fitted sheet. That's all they need. The safest crib is one that's completely empty. No pillows, no stuffed toys, no extras. It feels totally normal to want to cover your baby at night to keep them warm. After all, that's what we adults do, right? But for babies, loose blankets are actually a big risk for suffocation and overheating, especially in those early months. The issue with loose blankets is that babies move around in their sleep, and a blanket can end up over their face. Since they don't have the strength or coordination to pull it off, they can suffocate without being able to call for help. Blankets can also get wrapped around their neck or body, which is super dangerous. Then there's overheating. Babies aren't great at controlling their body temperature, and being too hot is a big factor in sudden infant death syndrome, SIDS. Heavy blankets or too many layers can quietly raise a baby's body temp, especially on warmer nights or in rooms that don't have good airflow. So what's the safe way to keep your baby warm? Go for baby sleep sacks or swaddle-style wearable blankets. These are designed to keep babies warm without covering their face or coming loose during the night. Plus, they often help babies sleep more peacefully. Experts agree. Keep all loose blankets, sheets, and fabric out of the crib, both at night and during daytime naps. A safe sleep setup means baby is on their back, on a firm mattress with nothing loose around them. They're marketed as safety items, made to stop your baby from bumping into the crib bars or getting their arms stuck. For years, padded crib bumpers were seen as a must-have. But today, we know that they're actually one of the biggest hidden dangers in the crib. What looks like protection can become a silent trap. When babies roll or move in their sleep, they might press their face against the bumper, and that can make it hard to breathe. Since their reflexes are still developing, they might not be able to move away. There's also the risk of strangulation or choking. Babies can pull on the bumper, get tangled up in it, or even wrap loose ties around their neck. Sadly, there have been real cases of this happening, so serious that some countries have banned crib bumpers or removed them from stores. In the US, for example, the Consumer Product Safety Commission, CPSC, has recommended banning padded bumpers. And even though they're still sold in places like Brazil, many pediatricians and safety experts now say clearly, don't use them. The best way to protect your baby is to keep the crib clear and simple. As long as your crib meets safety standards, the bars are safe. They allow airflow and keep baby in place. No need for extra padding. It's hard to resist. Stuffed toys are cute, colorful, and give off cozy vibes. A lot of parents put a teddy bear or soft toy in the crib thinking it'll comfort the baby or make the space look nicer. But the truth is, these toys, no matter how sweet they look, can be dangerous during sleep. Just like pillows and loose blankets, soft toys can block a baby's breathing if they end up over the face. They also collect dust and allergens super easily, which can cause allergies or breathing issues, especially since babies have very sensitive immune systems. Another big risk? Babies might pull on or chew parts of the toy. Some have buttons, ribbons, or stuffing that could come loose and be a choking hazard. Even if it feels comforting to leave a plush friend in the crib, it's best to save it for supervised playtime. Experts say that no toys should be inside the crib during sleep, especially in the baby's first year. Your baby needs a safe, clean, and open space to rest. No extras needed. For a long time, baby positioners were sold as a smart way to keep your baby sleeping safely. A lot of them claim to stop rolling, help with reflux, or keep babies in place. But the truth is, they're not just unnecessary, they're dangerous. These soft rolls or wedges create barriers around the baby. And while the goal is to stop movement, babies can end up turning their face into one of the rolls, which can block their breathing. Some of them can even come loose during sleep and turn into loose objects in the crib. The US FDA and Consumer Product Safety Commission, CPSC, have already warned against these products and don't recommend using them at all. In Brazil and other places, they're still sold. But pediatricians agree. Babies should sleep without side rolls or wedges. If you're trying to keep your baby safe and comfy, stick with a firm crib mattress and nothing else. And if your baby has reflux, always talk to your pediatrician. Never use crib accessories as a treatment. Mobiles, spinning toys, and cute curtains around the crib might look harmless, and they do make the nursery look nice. But these decorations can be more dangerous than they seem, especially if they're not set up safely. Let's start with mobiles. If they're not attached properly, they can fall into the crib, which could hurt the baby or cause suffocation. Some mobiles also have small parts that could break off, and if baby grabs one, it could be a choking hazard. Once babies start sitting or standing, they might try to pull on the mobile, and that's when things get really risky. Then there are curtains and fabric near the crib. Loose cords, ties, or decorations can be pulled into the crib and even led to strangulation. A baby might grab a curtain and pull it down, along with the rod or other hanging things. The rule is simple. Don't hang anything directly over the crib or close enough for baby to reach, especially after 5 or 6 months when they start moving more. The crib should be safe, clean, and simple, not overloaded with decorations. If you want to use a mobile, keep it high, light, and well secured. And as soon as baby starts reaching up or sitting, take it down. Now that you've seen the 6 things you should never put in your baby's crib, it's clear that safety is all about the small details. What looks cozy or cute can actually put your baby's life at risk. And that's why staying informed is a powerful way to care for your little one. To keep your baby's sleep space safe, remember the golden rule: a clean crib with a firm mattress and no loose items. No pillows, no blankets, no bumpers, no stuffed animals, no positioners, and nothing hanging nearby. If this video helped you, hit that like button, subscribe to the channel, and share it with other parents or caregivers. This info could help. Prevent an accident before it happens, and tell us in the comments, which item surprised you the most? Have you ever used any of these thinking it was safe? Lastly, don't forget, This video is for educational purposes only and doesn't replace medical advice. Always talk to your baby's pediatrician if you have questions.